Every wife should come with a pair of knee pads. The hull was originally designed as a trawler.
Hurry, we have a lot of shit to do on this boat. There.
Chipping, cutting.
Time for big guns.
This is definitely the nastiest job I've ever been doing.
Tell me again, why are we doing this?
You know, I don't mind a lot of things about myself and about my character, but what I hate about myself is that I always put the things where later on I can find them. So now I've put my Milwaukee gloves somewhere, can't find that, don't have any other gloves, so we'll have to work without them. Horrible. Today I'm going to be cleaning rust, chipping out rust from the place where the engine gonna go. Oh, sorry, the generator. Engine is here. I was painting it, but this project is for later. So this is where the generator, new generator, gonna go. So I'm gonna chip the rust first with my chipping hammer that is up there, so I'll have to get it. And then I'm going to be painting this with silver paint, which is a rust lock. Let's get started.
Good afternoon. Back on the Dawn Hunter today. Want to give you a quick overview because a lot of things that are being worked on, we're living on our current boat. That was just fine. Fixed it up, had it for 7 years, amazing. Because of my wife wanting a sailboat, we settled on a Motorsailer. I had to have steel because working in offshore oil rigs, I understand how to weld. I hate scratching after touching fiberglass. And I like the integrity of the steel. Naturally, don't like the rust. But I want to quickly show you that the hull was designed and the boat was fabricated and built in Holland by Debris Fred Ship. The hull was originally designed as a trawler, and the owners wanted it to become a trawler motor sailor. So it went under extensive redesign to add the ketch, sail, rigging. Then they modified the keel and adjusted some things to get the boat to properly sail. So now we have a full-fledged motor sailor. But the original design had a pilot house. And after spending time out on the ocean, I decided I also had to have my pilot house. So I began designing out of 2-inch by 2-inch square tubing, steel, 1/4-inch wall thickness, because in the design I want to add chain plates, raise a lot of the mizzen mast items off the deck onto the top of the pilot house frame structure. So what you're seeing here is the skeleton of the pilot house frame structure that I have designed and have been welding into the hull. The weight and balance will not be affected based on the integrity and centerline gravity of the vessel. It's very heavy. At the same time, I was able to come across some amazing large pieces of teak. These were actually railings, teak railings off of a vessel that had belonged to the founder of Jack Daniel's whiskey. So these large, massive teak rails will be designed into the perimeter, exterior perimeter of the pilot house. In summary, what you'll see here is with the pilot house, it's going to have 3 windows in the front, the same that the current vessel has in the main salon, and the height and angle is also designed to flow within the original design of the vessel.
I have 3 friends with me. 1, 2, and 3, and we're all gonna have a great time today. I already cleaned everything here and painted with epoxy primer, but then William found this new paint that he said is gonna be better. So now I have to do everything again. One day we will buy a cordless vacuum because this is ridiculous. It takes more place than I do. Oi, oi, oi. There is a huge mess up there. Look at that. This is crazy. And look at this. There is a hole. Huge hole in the hull. Well, it is what it is.
Small detail when adding the pilot house is I did not want the mizzen mast in the middle of the pilot house. So I did the calculations and redesigned that the cathedral mizzen mast that is currently in this location in front of the upper helm station will be removed. I will cut it down lower so I have a place for the captain's chair. I redesigned and integrated the new mast mount, which is also still cathedral. It'll allow me to pivot the mast. And now it's been structured and designed off of the original location, tied in on both sides to the pilot house structure. So now my rigging will extend off the top of the 2-inch by 2-inch steel pilot house structure, actually providing strength and rigidity, but getting all of the cables and lines off the deck. Design for cathedral mast then has a brand new support tube in the master salon from the top of the ceiling down to the structure of the vessel.
Rust. Bad rust. There's like pieces falling off the boat. This is crazy.
Be building the same type of plates for the top of the pilot house. What you doing down there?
I'm screwed. scraping the old paint away with rust. And I can tell you that where they painted the silver one, it's actually much better than where the regular primer that they used.
So how long is it going to take you to paint the bilge?
This time I'm going to be smarter. I don't know.
What was the first time?
I thought that I'm going to paint it like in 15 minutes. This time I don't even think that I'm going to be able to paint it today. I think I'm going to just chip away, clean the mess, and that's going to be that.
All right, just checking.
We're getting smarter. You can't get us that easy.
I brought you cold water.
Yes?
Yes.
We might approve.
Yes.
We might accept your gift.
Interesting part is that when I first asked Iana how long she was going to take to paint the bilge, she said, oh, that's easy, maybe 2 or 3 days. And she says, I'm sure not more. So, well, I have a guy that can do it. He doesn't mind getting in there. She says, no, you're not giving that job away. I'm going to do it. I'll have it done in a couple of days. I think that was last month. Not sure. Anyway, good quality work. And good workers are hard to find, so I'm going to keep her. If you want to see more of this kind of abuse, be sure to subscribe. There will be more coming. What?
Subscribe and like.
Only after a couple of months, this really nice fan isn't working anymore because on the boat, everything gets rusted. So what we've decided is to start cutting all of these cords and throwing all this stuff in the trash, because what's taking its place today is something like this. Portable fan, goes up and down, and no more cords. You could put it in the engine room or wherever you're working. This is the third one, and it'll be the last one. As always, I strip everything usable off because of the boat. You never know when you're going to need pieces. And then the rest is going to go to the boneyard.
Trawl is here.
Nice workout gear.
Thanks. Actually, the knee pads are savers.
You know, every wife should come with a pair of knee pads.
Sometimes he's way too smart with his comments. Just got a huge piece of rust in my eye. So I'm gonna get glasses. That might be better. You know how a lot of girls trying to lose weight? This is the best location for losing the weight on the boat engine room. I think I've lost 5 liters of water while chipping this away, and a lot more. You're there? Need to buy an ice cream.
Just like a dog chasing a food truck.
Can we? I might have to go down.
You're gonna chase them down the street? That's not ice cream, remember?
I think I have to go get an ice cream. Work is important, but so is ice cream.
As I had stated earlier, the teak that I was able to pick up for the pilot house at Sailorman came originally from Jack Daniel's first boat. And to give you some idea of the size of this, this is one of the pieces. Solid, if you look at the thickness, absolutely huge, and amazing that the curve is the exact same curve that I want on the leading edge front and on the rear of the pilot house. So we will have a fiberglass top for the solar panels and then surrounded by this type of teak.
This is a beautiful boat. We've seen this boat actually on Airbnb. So if you come to Miami, you can rent this beautiful ship. Also, hopefully, we might talk about having a tour in there.
For those guys that like big toys, look at the size of this thing. Marina just built a brand new inlet, and they have this Ted TL90 that is able to pick up huge vessels and then put onto this side of the yard. So, oh wait, I think I see something. Alright, I gotta go check something out. Beautiful today. Let's see what's around us.
Hey! What are you doing there? See him? That's William. Let's see what he's planning on. I don't like when he's wandering there by himself. For sure he's up to something. So what are you doing here?
I found this. Found this back in the marina, and this is what it looks like on the top. It is a hard top off of a sport fish, and believe it or not, the size of this is going to work for the top of our pilot house. I was going to have one made, but this one here has the outside layer, the gel coat, insulation foam, and the backing. And this had at one time some kind of stringers running across it. So I went digging around and asked some people here and found the owner. He was going to put it on as a hard top on a sailboat, but I talked him out of it. So this is now our top. So what I need to do is
I'm fine.
we're in a boatyard. Thank goodness it wasn't the edge of the water. Taylor bit you in the ass. So I'm going to figure out how we can best integrate this into the teak. It's heavy. It's going to take a forklift just to get it over there and a crane to get it on top.
Why are you doing this?
Because do is see how this is made. Don't litter.
Huh?
Don't litter. So what I can do is I can take the teak and I can cut it like this. Give you an idea. And that way the teak can be sandwiched inside of here, like that. So then from the top, I can put sealant. So I can cut this all the way along and I can sandwich the teak inside, which will give me an excellent seal and waterproofing.
Well, it will give me. Fiberglass on my ass.
No, it's biodegradable foam. It's like the spray foam we're going to put in the engine room. It's already disintegrating, so it can't really be exposed, but we're never going to see this. The teak strips are going to be covering all of this. And now we'll probably, the way it's going to lay out, we'll have the port lights on each side over the top of us.
That's where the fashion kind of gets defeated in the rain, because half of my legs are rained upon. On the other hand, there is someone walking in shorts.
Like we should be doing. Someone's painting the bottom over here in the rain. Dedication.
Well, anyways, it's a good day today because William is not working. Any day when William is not working is a holiday for us because I'm not working ever.